same as this line here. Select the polygon, or better select the one edge here, ring it, hold down the control and click on the polygon, extrude it once with the value of 0.05, 0.02. Okay, the result is not same as what I really want. So let's try and do it again. While it is selected, I will extrude it again. I want to have more segment. Okay, now it is what I wanted. So the next part is this, and for creating this I want to take it easy. I can continue on this model and create it, but I don't want to make it so complex. It is an arc modeling, not a creature, so not actually very high organic model. So I will use one sphere for this tube and four separated object for here. So make one sphere from the top view. When I say top view, because the direction of the segments, if I create it in this view front, the direction is different. So I have been created this. Let align it to the model center, come up and reduce the segments to 12. Then the bottom part is round, and maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger, 0.6. Then convert it to editable poly, select the top part and delete it, select the border, hold down the shift and in the top view make a line, click and drag. So again come to the another view, hold down the shift and move it down, and again you need to do it. Okay, I do it several times to create some poly. Finally I will close them, and while they are selected, the edges are selected, hold on the control and click on the vertex mode. The vertices are selected and weld them with the high value to make sure all of them will be welded. Okay, I will apply the turbo smooth here to see the result. Okay, I think this is what I want. Usually here you will have other parts that which will show you it is hot or anything. Here is another top part. We can see I don't want to create it now because you already know how you should deal with this. I will copy this turbo smooth, and for the next part I will just use this. Okay, actually I need to make it shorter and put it down. Well, now these four parts. This four part also easy. I will use the extended primitives and the capsule object. Let's create it in the another view for the direction. After I create it, I don't know really where I have been create this, so align it to my object. It will come, so then I can change. So the radius should be improved to 3, and the height to 1.2. Okay, so what I will do now is right click, convert to editable poly. The behind I will delete this part, and I will use the, actually I need some more segment, no need really. I will apply the FFT2 to narrow it, the narrow one side, and okay, almost similar to what you want. You can play with this part again. Okay, let's also show you how you can play more with this part. I don't want to use FFT2, so I will convert it to editable poly. I will apply the FFT, maybe 3 is okay. So I want to just squash this part. I will go to the set volume. Set volume will let me to move the control points without changing on my object. So I will move it to here. When it is set, I will go to my control point and then move the control points. Okay, something like this. Actually it was better I used the FTD 444. Okay, so I don't use it, just show you that how you can set it. Okay, it is I want to create the 4 same as this one. So first of all I need to make sure it is at the middle of this object, so I will align it, see which side. Okay, from the X position it is already aligned, and then I will choose its pivot point and go to the align this pivot point to the center of this object. But when I choose the center, it is not exactly at the center, because because we already changed this object. That's problem. We need to back to this object, to this hub, and change its pivot point to the center. But we don't want to cancel this again, choose this object, then again affect pivot only, then center to object. So I will choose the pivot to pivot because its pivot is absolutely at the middle. So pivot to pivot, and OK. And now I will rotate it 90 degree. I will open active actually the angle snap toggle, so I will start to rotate it. So it is 85 and 90, and 3 copy for me, 3 actually. So it is what I could create. Change it to the this color, back, and put it in the right place. As I said, if it is small, then later you can change it. Absolutely, this is small, so I can feel this part is smaller than what we expect. Maybe I need to, well, I think this is okay. Maybe just I use the X form to change it, but I think I still can move just the vertex. It should be enough. Okay, and move it a little bit upper. Then this part, move it upper. And for this I will use the actually X form. So I will scale it. It's always better to have the size, right size. Then I will reset X form. I have been explaining to my first video modeling the living room why we need to use the X form and why cannot scale. Okay, so next I will create the facet.